Hello, welcome to Milk Honey Rose. So now I want to talk about values. Okay, values are very important. The reason why they're important is because they're what you're going to base your actions from, your values. So if you haven't even considered values in your life, then it could cause your life to be chaotic and in disarray and kind of like trying to find your, I don't know, favorite something that you use in a messy room and you can't find anything and you don't know where it's at. When you don't have values, that's kind of like your mind. That's how it becomes, like it's messy, just like messy, like a messy closet. Nothing's organized. You don't know where anything is, but you need something and you know it's in there somewhere, but you can't find it. But I feel like values is what organizes your thoughts to know how to move accordingly to what you believe. Make sure you choose your own values. What is important to you, okay? So that's what values basically are. It's like a belief system that you as an individual or a group of individuals believe that should be applied to life's everyday dealings, right? So, for example, just to name like a couple from me, I feel like loyalty is important as well as love. But I feel like love is on top. Loyalty, love and loyalty. Now, what are some values that you feel are important in your life? Like, what are a few things that you could think about that you feel as though you need in your life in order for you to feel satisfied, in order for you to feel content and in a place of feeling at peace, like feeling a sense of peace? Because if you've never even thought about your values, that could be a big indication as to why you may often feel like you're in disarray. It's because you're not moving from a place of order. You're moving from a place of chaos just because you're not really pulling from anywhere. You're kind of just doing whatever. Like wherever the wind blows you, you go. But you don't really make an intentional decision as to where you go. You could have like those intuitive nudges that will tell you maybe you shouldn't go, maybe you should go. But when you move from a place of values, you move from a place of intention. So however you choose to move, you will move from your beliefs. If you don't believe in anything and you never establish values for yourself, it's easier for you to get wrapped up into situations that aren't best for you. They're not going to be favorable. Okay. So this is something that helps you along the journey of life. It's something that's just very helpful because I don't really think that many people think about their values all the time. I don't think it's something that people just think about because it's not really something people talk about often. That's just how I feel. Because it's something that can actually help you. It can assist you. So most of the time what's talked about the most is the things that are not good for you or they don't help you. And those are the things that create a means for someone trying to create a solution for you so that you can pay them to get the answer. You know, if you just take the time to figure it out on your own, you won't really need to pay anyone. You can find the answer on your own by just looking into yourself. So if you were to come up with, I don't know, 8 values. I'm just using 8 because it's in reference to me. 8 is the first thing I think of because I was born in August, so 8 came to me. And so if you could choose 8 values that you find that you actually do pull from, that you do use to act in life, or if you're going to think them up right now, either way is fine. But I just want you to think about certain core values that you live by and that you know are beneficial to you. because you've used them or because you haven't used them but you think it would be helpful to you. Like I gave the example of two of mine, which is love and loyalty. I give love and loyalty, so I expect that back from whoever I'm around, no matter who it is, friends, family, my spouse, you know, my future spouse, I should say, my child, like everybody, you know? So I just want you to keep that in mind when you move, your values. If somebody contacts you and asks you to do something or take part in something that they're exercising, ask yourself, is this in alignment with my values? Is this what I want? Or am I just getting into this thing because somebody called me and asked me to? But I don't really want to because it doesn't align with me. It doesn't align with my divine alignment. It doesn't align with my destiny. So that's a good indication that if it's not in alignment with you, then it's not for you. Just because someone presents something to you, it doesn't always mean that it's for you. Even if it looks good, you want to evaluate it first to make sure that it's right for you, because if you don't, then you can end up in a whole world of trouble. I heard a world of trouble and a heap of trouble. A heap? It just makes me think about a big mountain of problems. So to avoid that, that's like a old country word. But if you think about it like that, I feel like it really does show that you have order, okay? And that looks good on you. When you walk around and you order, like you're in order, you're not all chaotic and sporadic and looking like you like tweaked out all the time. Because we glitch out sometimes, yeah, that's fine, but your glitch should be, even your glitch needs to be intentional, okay? So when one is completely out of control and they cannot ground themselves, that's when it becomes a really big problem. Not just for you, but for everyone around you that shares space with you. And if you have anyone around you where when they're around you feel off balance, it's because they're suffering from having a lack of values that they live by. They kind of like just blow with the wind. Wherever the wind takes them, they go. Now that could be considered free-spirited. But to be a free spirit can also have a bit of intention as well. I feel like it's fine to be free-spirited, because I think deep down inside, many of us have that nature in us to be free spirits. But there has to be some type of boundary. Because if you let yourself be too free, you're going to get in things that are not, you may get into things that are not going to work out well for you. So that's why there needs to be structure, there needs to be guidance, like there needs to be a foundation. Because without a foundation, everything will fall. You know? That's why before a house is built, a foundation is laid first. And they make sure it's even, it's the right size, it's sturdy, it's strong, you know, durable, so it could withstand the weight of what's going to happen. So the values is like the foundation under a very large home, or any home or building. It's just a foundation must be laid before the building can be built. And look at us like the building, like we're a temple, okay? Our body is a temple, and I know many of you heard that before. But this body of ours, we need a foundation, right? So the values, the core values, gives you that foundation so that you can make sure that your temple does not fall, does not crumble. It will give you that sturdy strength that you need to have in place in order for you to move in a way that you know that you're good, because you trust your values that you've set for yourself. And nobody can take that away from you. Once you know what your values are, no matter what anybody says, that's what you believe, and that's what you know is right. You feel is right. You know it, you feel it. You know, you have experienced the result of moving from those values, so you know that they're A1 for you. Maybe not, okay, because there's some people that you'll meet, they'll have similar values to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the values of others will be the same as yours. Especially if you like curate your own values on your own instead of from like a group perspective. Okay? So yeah, these values that you choose to live by will change your life just because, or they have already changed your life just because they show that you are very ordered in what you do. And if things need to change, you're adaptable. You are agile as well. You can change when need be. But just to have a foundation of values that you pull from on a regular basis, it makes life so much easier. And when it's going to be easier for you to see when an opportunity, I wanted to say an experience or an adventure that is presented to you, or even certain people, you'll know if the opportunity, the people, or whatever is presented to you is for you or not, as long as you align the experience with your core values. Okay, so that's it for this message. It may have been a little all over the place because I'm just freestyling when I speak. I'm not, I'm just talking. Okay. But yeah, it's a very attractive trait to have, and it could boost your confidence as well because you'll have understanding and you know what you're saying. So it just makes you feel better about yourself and about expressing yourself because you know where you're pulling from and you trust it. So you just go, Yes. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I'll see you in the next message. If you need anything from me, check the description box below. Okay? Bye.